Welcome, Pathfinders, to the Find the Path podcast actual play of the Mummy's Mask Adventure Path. Episode 105.
Yep.
Oh, man. We're so close.
So close to our 2-year anniversary, but not yet. So I suppose then to jump back into where we left off, our heroes had, I think, tried to banter around for a while about figuring out some sort of divination that they could use. That didn't quite pan out for the group.
That was a total fail.
In large part because you're trying to, maybe we'll get into this a little bit more in the after party, but it actually gets into a little bit of the feeling of the difference between doing something in a city versus doing something in a vast open desert. Where in the city you could assume that you could do that, anything that you're needing to do within 1 week, whereas in the desert it's going to take you more than a week to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So unfortunately that divination didn't quite pan out. You headed off into the desert. You ran into an old friend of Masika's.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was cool.
But yes, you had met up with Hassan, talked a little bit about killing some cultists and all the rest of that stuff, offered to barter some stuff. It sounds like the desert giants are also on their way to the Merchant's Oasis, so you may meet up with them again sometime soon.
We're all going to go have a big old powwow and maybe have a rave because we're in the desert.
Yep.
Burning Man.
Cue up the music from the end of Return of the Jedi. Bunch of Ewoks. Anyway.
Nice. Well, we look like Ewoks to them.
God knows the Ewoks are also not native to this desert. No teddy bear people. You had made your way to the Falchion Ridge, which is a massive, naturally formed, or supposedly naturally formed, although as you approached it, it's like, this seems too perfect for nature to have just created it, but basically a natural arch bridging over the center of the desert. There is not a second bridge nearby, and so you don't think that this is anything to do with the burial place for Chisisek, who you were informed was beyond 2 bridges.
Yeah, at least not that we could see when we got on top of it, so...
Also, this doesn't seem to be bridging anything because it's just going from desert up into the air and back down to the desert again. You had made your way to there. You had ascended up the wide arch to its apex where you had found a small camp.
Oh, no.
The camp also contained an egg. A brief debate pertaining towards this egg had ensued, and it had been at that point that the party had noticed far off in the distance. I think
it was Narmer
specifically noticed far off in the distance.
Thanks, Narmer.
They're so far away that when you look over there, it's just those like V shapes against the sky that you're like, maybe those are just ducks.
In the desert.
Except the ducks are getting very, very big, very, very fast.
They're just dire desert ducks. It's fine.
What?
Dire desert
Oh, man.
I love the alliteration.
Dire desert ducks we could eat for weeks.
I need to see a drawing of this now.
The dire desert duck?
Yep.
Dire desert duck.
The foul magma mallards. Anyway.
They swim around in volcanoes.
Yeah.
Aw, how cute.
Man. So, yeah, they got, like, fire immunity, and so they're just using the volcanoes.
They just quack and then spit fireballs out.
Oh, man.
They're like a Mario villain.
I was going to say, this is a lot like a Mario villain now.
Oh, boy.
It's getting great. No, in this case, though, you had seen them begin to approach, and, I think we're just going to roll into some initiative
Oh, boy.
for the party.
Do we want to just run away?
Are you stealing that egg?
Yes.
Then I don't think we're going to get far. They can probably outfly us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're going to have to face this head on.
I didn't prepare a teleport, so
Where
joke's
would we
on
teleport? It's all desert everywhere around here.
me. Desert.
If you just said desert, it could be any desert. There's multiple
The
deserts
bee
in
people's
Golarion.
house.
But then we're going backwards.
To safety.
Hollis.
Hollis rolls an 11 for an 18.
I always forget how fast Hollis is.
I got improved initiative, yo.
Wow. Sudi.
Nice. So Sudi rolls a 12 for a 15.
Wizards want to go first.
Usually. Masika.
7 for a 9.
Sitra.
16 for a 22.
Nice. I probably can't dismiss them.
Considering
Probably
they're native to
not.
this plane? Probably not.
I mean, you can dismiss them like they don't matter.
You're dismissed.
Round 1 of combat begins. Sitra Nahamra, you have first initiative.
Oh, yay. But where are they? Like
Approximately 800 feet away.
Okay.
And we're on this teeny tiny little 10-foot wide
Yes, you're on this 10-foot wide,
ledge.
roughly 10-foot wide. It kind of varies. There's technically a little bit of the stone extends out past 10 feet, but it's so steeply sloped and is also, actually, I don't even know if Sudi could beat a DC 30 climb check.
Technically on a 19 or a 20 I could. So I'm not going to be risking that.
Yeah. Well, because the sides of this are worn perfectly smooth by...
If only I had slow fall from for the chained monk.
Well, to use slow fall, you actually have to have a surface next to it, so you could slow fall for the first about 20 feet, and then after that, you're just in open air because it's an arch.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, so much for that.
You're currently at a height of 250 feet.
Whew, we don't want to fall off this.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I think we should start a descent.
That seems prudent.
All right.
Citra's gonna start running. Are we like perfectly halfway on the
Yeah,
Falchion?
you're at the apex.
Oh, okay.
course.
Well then,
Choose a direction.
yeah. So do we want to go forward
back towards
toward
our-
them or back the other
Probably
way?
back towards our camels, I'd imagine.
They're flying in out of the sun.
What?
They're coming in from the east.
Oh,
Which
okay.
way is east?
The side of the map with an E on it.
If you hold on
yeah.
a second, I can make us all a little faster.
All right, I can wait.
Can we?
Like 6 seconds. Can
I
you
mean,
wait like
yeah,
1
I
second?
can wait like 1 second. Actually,
She's
so
probably
can-
next. All right, I'll delay until Hollis goes.
The Drake's close.
Citra delays. Bring us to the Drakes.
Called it.
They're 800 feet away.
Yeah, they're 800 feet away. I think we've got a few seconds.
They quadruple move.
That would be their whole turn.
I don't know. Dragons have like 150-foot fly speed, so I don't know.
These aren't. Did we know if these were full grown?
We have no idea.
We don't know.
They're now about maybe 500 something feet away.
Oh, okay, so we got a couple
As they begin to close, quickly beating their wings viciously. Hollis.
I'm going to cast haste. And then I'm going to run to the west.
60 feet.
Okay.
70. No.
Or 65.
35 plus 30. 65 feet.
Yeah, 65 feet away.
So Hollis takes off running. Sudi Kontar.
Citra re-enter
Well,
if
yeah,
she
so-
delays.
Well, Citra can re-enter
I would
the
like to
initiative.
re-enter
Okay.
and follow after Hollis and
Okay.
book it.
Are you double moving?
Yeah, you're going to be before me if you double move. Which is fine.
But I don't want to get too far from you.
It's fine.
I think I'll just move the 60 feet for right now, just until everybody is ready.
Could we just slide?
We're not sliding into home here.
Let's all surf down this ridge.
It's
I
rock.
don't think everybody has the dexterity to make that work. I mean, we're not all Legolas over here.
Fair. He's my third cousin, twice removed.
What do your elf eyes see? A lot of road rash.
See, this is when the
Nothing.
little thing from Breath of the Wild would be great. The
Yeah.
little,
Yes,
thing.
the little
Parasail.
parasail, yeah.
Whee!
Oh no, my stamina's run out. Ah!
Ouch! Let me drop to
Yeah, I
my
was gonna
death
say
for a
you
little bit.
drop for a bit and then you grab it.
All right, here, I'm falling to my doom. Let me eat this, wheel of cheese real quick. And then pull the parasol back out.
That game is weird.
The fact that Rick is drawing even more terrain is extra dangerous.
I think
He's
just
drawing the length of the
I know. I was running all the way back. I'm like, uh-oh.
That's why I was kind of wondering if we should go the other way.
Well, we're in
the
the perfect
same.
middle, he said. So
yeah,
it's-
because if we go toward them, they'd at least have to drop down, but then we wouldn't be backtracking. I guess it's not that big a deal, but
I mean, they're going to have the high ground on us
We
regardless.
were only up here to see what was up here.
yeah.
So,
We
I
were
also like that
sightseeing.
Hollis is running with this egg in her hand. Like,
Hey, maybe she can use it like a Jurassic Park 3 style, where she's like, "Here's the egg, leave us be."
yeah, we'll see about that.
I don't think the riders will let that happen, but
Probably not. Oh, yeah, there are riders on those, aren't there?
Yeah.
oh, that's right. That makes sense.
So, Citra, are you single moving, double moving?
I'm just gonna single move so that I don't get too far ahead right now.
Okay, so you have a standard action remaining.
Get something out.
Or a move action if you want to draw a bow or something like that. I mean, you guys
I
were
will-
digging through crates, so I'm assuming everyone had their weapons sheathed because
Yeah.
you would need both hands to dig through.
I would like to draw my light crossbow.
Okay, you can draw your light crossbow as you move. You can load it if you so wish as a move action.
Didn't you get a really cool bow?
Yeah, you just got an awesome bow from the bee
Yes,
people.
I got the juniper wood bow. I'm pulling that out.
All right.
I was gonna say that's what I was looking at. I was like, where is it? It's over here.
All right, so you pull your bow. You can pull that as part of your move action. You can technically take a shot at them if you so wish.
Ready to shoot if they get in range.
Okay, so you want to ready in action?
Sure.
I want to applaud Citra,
Why?
because in all my years of gaming, I think this is the first time I've seen a player get first initiative, delay, and then ready all in the same round.
Yeah. That's
It
true.
doesn't happen often. God knows where Citra's initiative will eventually be. What do you qualify as range, by the way? Within your 70-foot range for the bow, or?
Probably a little past that because I want to be able to shoot like before it hits Masika or Sudi. So they're 60 feet back from me right now. So
100?
let's do like 100 feet.
Okay, from Sitra, Sudi Kontar.
All right. So Sudi's going to go ahead and run up next to Sitra with his 70-foot movement speed, and then drawing his crossbow, loading it.
That's a lot of moves.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. So you run forward, drawing your crossbow as part of your move action,
Yep.
and then using a separate move action to load your crossbow, bringing us to Masika.
Narmer, in the bag.
Okay.
Don't sound so sad. You don't want to get killed.
Our shishation.
He wants an 80 fly.
I have an 80-foot flash speed.
He's like takes off like a bullet.
They'd never catch me. Oh, at least for the next. I think Harsh is probably 10th level. 9th. Oh. Okay.
Does he get in the bag?
Okay, I'm going in.
He shoots into your bag.
All right. So Masika will move her 60 feet, also drawing her crossbow and loading it.
Okay. So, Masika, you rush forward, pulling your crossbow, beginning to load it as the party flees.
I guess I could
Yep,
dimension
so
Doris
with
to the ground.
With the distance that you have run forward so far, your opponents are now about 380 feet away from you.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to get very
Yeah,
far.
we're not gonna make it.
Maybe
so
Dimension
either
Doris to the
Dimension
ground?
Doras or
I'll dimension Doris to the ground. But I don't think it's my turn.
yeah.
It might be, because Masika went.
From the Flame Drakes, we go to Hollis.
Hollis is like, all right, guys, shortcut, and dimension Doors us to the ground.
I mean, you can see your destination, so
Yeah.
just immediately, like, on the ground,
How many feet
just
forward?
straight down, or
Pretty much straight down.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to slide everyone off of the, feel free to put them wherever you so wish, Jessica.
Wait, did you just drop us off the side of this?
We just went straight down, like an elevator.
Hollis just glanced over the side.
Oh
went,
no.
Okay, you would have technically needed to move back.
Oh.
Because you need to be next to everyone so that you could get to Masika. So I suppose Hollis turns back around, I guess yells, "Trust me," like she did previously, grabs onto everyone, and then yanks you all back. I have to ask, does anyone resist?
No.
No.
What? Why is everybody looking at me?
It's your words!
I said no.
You didn't say no, you just shook your head.
Oh yeah, the audience can't see that.
This is
We're an audio podcast.
For a moment, we were all like, oh no. I'm scared.
So, Hollis, you grab the party. The entirety of the party falls basically, you just kind of grab everyone and then tug them sideways as you go through this purple door that appears. I imagine a double door since you're carrying like 10 people with you.
Yeah, that seems right.
There's a flash of purple far below as you all stumble out onto the open sands.
That was much faster.
Yep.
All right, we need to get back to our camels though and run.
Did I miss something?
I don't think
Looked like
running-
something cool happened.
We're on the ground.
Everything tasted like purple.
I don't think running's gonna work.
What does purple taste like?
Oh, you don't know what purple tastes like?
I don't know what
Grape.
purple tastes like.
But not real grapes, that grape flavoring that doesn't actually taste like grape.
Grape flavor.
Anyway, I don't think that we are gonna outrun these drakes. They fly a lot faster than our camels. We don't even have camels.
I thought we had our wagon and
No.
No.
We haven't gotten to the Merchant's Oasis yet.
We're supposed to
well then
meet them
Sudi
here.
wouldn't say that
meeting
because
us here.
Sudi remembered that we don't have camels.
We're supposed to be waiting for Falto and them here.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we're gonna fight.
Well, all right, we're gonna shoot these drakes out of this guy then.
Citra, your rated action did not go off.
I figured that out. I am going to ready again so that as they close, I can
Shoot them.
shoot them. Shoot them up. I'm going to Clivo in this.
Nice.
Very well. Yep.
So
You are
obscure reference for you guys. Let's
you're
see who gets
approximately
that one.
380 feet away from your opponents, who are also now 300 feet above you. So,
Okay.
so you ready?
Yeah, and I don't do that A squared, B squared stuff in my head, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Get out of here.
Like,
with your
we'll make
hypotheses.
Rick do all the math.
I mean, I understand the whole concept behind Pythagorean theorem, but I don't do it mentally. I'd have to pull out my calculator to do that math.
Yep. Sudi Kontar.
Well, I'm gonna ready as well to, if they come within my first range increment on my crossbow, which is 80 feet, I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay. Sudi readies.
He doesn't even have to squint his eye, he just has the one.
I was gonna say, I like that you kind of just settled into I.
No, I'm owning it now. Also, I was playing Boneworks and realized that actually does help a lot.
Very well. Yeah, so Sudi, you turn, you heft up your crossbow, plant it firmly on your shoulder. Next to you, standing side by side, Citra, pulls back this U-bow as far as she can. It's still kind of a taunt, for Citra, I imagine, it's still kind of like a taunt, difficult pull, because even though they lighten the pull on this for somewhat of substantially less strength than an extraordinarily strong bee woman.
So basically,
Bees disproportionately strong.
I was gonna say,
Why
one,
can't-
disproportionately strong. Also, it makes me think of the Amazons in Wonder Woman. So
Yeah.
A little bit.
I just realized I had a spell that I could have hit them with last round, but
Seriously?
I think this was the better choice.
okay.
I think this was the
It's
better
probably
choice.
the better choice.
It gives us time to prep.
There is never anything wrong with buffing the party.
It's true.
Masika.
All right, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Nice.
Nice. Very well
Good
done.
choice.
Very good choice.
We're going to be lightning friends.
I believe it's a 1-round casting.
Yeah, so
Okay, so you start to call upon your divine powers.
the powers that Narmer bestows upon me.
Yes.
The power of Narmer compels you.
Weird.
None of you can still make a 50 perception check, so you can't see what they're doing from this
No.
range.
Nope.
Nope. Why do I feel like they're going to bombard us with something?
Why do I feel like they're casters?
They're definitely casters, but you know what? I got a
That
thing
brings
for
us
that.
to the flame drakes.
I have a thing for casters.
Did we roll on them?
Yeah, we rolled on them because we
Okay.
rolled for the egg.
Oh, okay.
We know that they're like they breathe fire and they're intelligent, but other dragons think they're dumb.
Oh, right.
And they're very like selfish and
I don't think you actually asked any questions on them. I think
we
you
were
just rolled
banking
for
them in case we ran into one.
I don't know if we had any questions.
I believe you had 2.
Well, I would want to
It's
attack.
how many free attacks we get on them when they arrive.
No way.
We wish.
I would want attacks to know their special attacks.
Yeah, sure, I'll give those 2. Well, actually, if you'll hold on, they'll do their turn real quick. And their turn is that they fly 240 feet closer.
Cool.
How far away are they now?
About 140 feet away and still 300 feet up.
So they could actually get to us, I think, next round.
So the flame drakes are closing.
Very nice.
Hollis.
Can I know things about them?
Sure. You may ask 2 questions pertaining towards the flame drake.
What are their special attacks?
They possess, I'll say they possess 2 special attacks. First off, they are constantly breathing fire.
Constantly breathing fire.
Oh, that sounds pleasant.
So their bite attacks actually do fire damage as well.
Oh, okay. They don't like just constantly breathe out fire clouds or something. That'd be really bad.
In addition to that, they can spit out a concentrated goblet of flame.
Wow.
Mechanically, this works the same as a fireball.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. We need to split
Spread
up.
out.
Is this like that one, oh gosh, I can't remember all the crazy names for it, from How to Train Your Dragon that spits and
Spits
globs.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may ask a separate question if you so wish.
What special defenses do they have?
Special defenses, they possess immunity to fire,
Makes sense.
immunity to paralysis,
Okay.
immunity to sleep.
Oh, okay.
They also have a vulnerability.
I don't have any questions.
Probably cold damage.
Bet it's cold. I don't have that right now.
Masika, you got cold?
No, I have fire and lightning.
I have lightning. I have cold, but I don't have it prepared. Hollis would be like, spread out, and she would run 35 feet in a random direction.
You could run 65 feet if you wanted to.
You are hasted.
That's scary far away.
Scary far away.
So what I'm getting is the wizard says, I will run 1 move action away from the cleric.
Yes.
Basically, yes.
And then I will cast Lightning Arc, which has a 400 feet plus 40 feet per level range
Wow.
to hit
The 2 are approximately 40 feet away. I don't know what the...
2 creatures or objects which must be no more than 60 feet apart.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Dang.
target the drakes.
Okay.
Oh, I like the idea that you're going to try to knock the drakes out so that then the guys fall.
I don't know that there are guys on top because I can't see them.
Oh, that's right. You're blind.
Well, I'm not blind. I just can't see them.
I mean, from this range, you'd at the very least be able to see that the drakes themselves are wearing something.
Now let's take away their flying things.
Shock and awe, baby. Shock and awe.
So they get a reflex save. We'll see how their reflexes are. They're probably good.
They're probably pretty good.
So the first one gets a 9, and the second one gets a 23.
1 passes, 1 saves. Sorry, 1 passes, 1 fails. All right, 9d6 of lightning damage. 25 lightning damage.
All right. A thunderclap echoes from overhead.
Opening volley, y'all. I did it.
Well, now that we're definitely not going to have peaceful negotiations with them.
Spread out. They're going to fireball you when they get close enough.
We stole their egg. What makes you think they were going to negotiate at all?
Cultists are riding them. What do you make think?
We don't know that.
I mean, you're extrapolating since the giants killed cultists riding flame drakes previously, but...
I'm making an
If that
educated
wasn't-
guess.
If that wasn't a yada 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 yakety schmackety thing right there, that was the I don't want to explain. Here's just a random spewing of sound. I don't know what was.
And I really picture Hollis doing that in character too.
Yeah, yes.
Masika is laughing loudly.
Run.
Gracious.
Less laughing, more running.
Citra, your ready to action did not go off.
It's never gonna. So how far are they now? Okay, so according to my math, it was 331 feet, not 325 feet.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. That
Wow.
matters so
It
much.
does, because I suck at math. So
We
I need
round
make
to
sure that-
fives.
Do we?
No.
Yes.
Go down 1.
Everything's in 5-foot increments.
330 feet then. Okay, so they're still that far away, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
They won't
Okay.
be
But they
next
close
turn.
240
But up-
feet around.
But up to 400 feet, you said I only have a -4.
No, it's -2
Up to 100.
for up to 140,
40.
-4 for up to 210, -6 for up to 280.
So no.
So it would be a -8.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Run.
I am gonna spread out, so I'm gonna like
Now,
move.
you could technically run closer to them to reduce your penalty for shooting at them, but
I could. They're this early direction, the easterly
east.
direction.
They're coming in out of the east.
I will move kind of a northeasterly direction so that I'm still spread out from Hollis. That works. Okay.
That's so within
Spread
range
out
of
a
a
little
fireball.
bit. I'm gonna throw something at you. Shush.
No two of
can't.
you. You would have to be no two of you are within 40 feet of each other to be out of fireball formation. It's nearly impossible.
Yeah.
You're trying to limit them to only hitting 2 or maybe 3 of
Yeah.
you and not the entire party.
Besides, I have good reflex, so I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure the person with evasion's not that concerned.
Well, I've got 5 fire resistant. Is that helpful? Oh wait, I have energy absorption.
I was gonna say you don't have to worry. You have energy absorption.
Yeah,
You
so
can probably
hopefully-
take both of these and still not take any damage.
See, hopefully then they'll do the fireball at us, because then I'll evade it, you'll just absorb it, and the other two will be fine.
I do have a resist energy, but I ran away from you, so I can't put it on you. Sudi.
Not helpful.
Sorry.
Anyway, how close does that put? That takes off, what, like 20 feet? I'm gonna ready.
Takes off about 45 feet.
I'm go ready.
So you ready? Citra readies. Sudi Kontar, you're ready to action to not go off.
Okay, let's see. I could run due east 70 feet.
Run
That
the
would be-
other way, god dang it! Stop running into
Run
the
this way.
fireball.
Remember, this isn't really here. This is like whoosh up, arched over us, so you could run this early way.
Oh, that's right. I could run that
So you
early
could
way.
run south.
I forgot I could run south because yes, I did forget the
You're
fact.
under the arch now.
I'm under
Yes.
the arch.
So you'll
Sure.
get
So
some shade.
I'll run southeast then.
Three-dimensional chess.
I know this is some 3D chess. All right, I'm going to run southeast, like directly southeast. Then I will ready to do the same thing, shoot them if they come within 80 feet. And I am well away from everybody else.
So you readies? Masika.
I'm just gonna back up so I'm not within fireball of Hollis.
I like that we all just assume that Hollis is going to get lit up.
I did hurt them.
And I
So Masika
don't.
falls back about 30 feet.
I have 190-foot range with my call lightning, so I'm gonna ready to blast one of them when they.
If it doesn't care about verticality, aren't they within that range?
No, I think
It's a
there's...
30-foot long vertical line of lightning.
Oh, that means you'll hit 2 of it, the rider and the
Yeah,
Drake.
but I
Sick.
have to wait for one to be within the 190 feet
Does
of
it
me.
come from you or from the sky?
From the sky.
Yeah.
From above. There's like just a little teeny tiny rain cloud, and then a bolt of lightning shoots out.
And since it's not overcast, you don't get the extra damage.
Nope.
Sadly.
If only we had a druid.
Sure. If only
we
you had a
had-
druid that cast control weather an hour ago.
Yeah, that had the time to cast control weather.
If only you had a druid ruining the natural world of the desert by making it rain everywhere you go.
It's all just mud.
That would be the exact kind of druid that Jessica would make.
I love druids.
Either that or it makes like a cool sand lightning storm. Where it's just like
Yeah.
a lightning storm full of sand.
Rad.
Just glass shards everywhere.
It's the sandstorm from Fury Road.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then some guy goes by on a buggy. You know,
Witness me.
it just explodes, gets brought up in a
I
tornado.
live. I live again.
Let's go with Hollis is the only one who's attacked.
Uh-oh.
It's time to light him up. This is like the exact opposite of what we usually do, because usually it's like, all right, everybody protect the wizard. This time we're like, wizard, take a shot for us.
You're on your own.
Eh.
Every man for himself. Leela, help me.
Help me, Hollis.
I'm trying to.
God, I need to rewatch Futurama.
It's always worth it. May or may not. It's not a get me. 33 to hit Hollis.
Wow.
Of course.
A
It's not a
crossbow
gimme.
bolt sails out of the sky and slams into you.
Really? Crossbow bolts? Lame.
The follower of Death is affronted by mundane
How
means.
dare you use mundane against me?
11 points of damage as the bolt
Wow.
slams into your shoulder and half spins you around. A second bolt comes sailing out of the sky.
Mundane.
Oh, this one's only a 27.
Yeah.
Only a 27.
I'm a wizard. I have a 20
That would
AC.
hit. That would hit me easily.
another 7 points of damage as the bolt hits you in the thigh, kind of bringing you down to one knee as the impacts, and it does that thing where it glances off the bone and the back part of the bolt sticks out of the back of your leg as it goes almost through.
You know what? I'm aiming for y'all next.
That brings us to the Flame Drakes.
Hollis, you okay?
I am full of holes.
Do you need healing?
I could use a touch or two.
Would you say that you're holy?
Okay, Fred.
I am 49 out of 67, which is...
I was going to say that messed you up pretty good then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a wizard. I got them
You just
wizard
lost like a
hit
third of
points.
your health.
I have those wizard hit
I
points,
like
man.
that you're like, fireball me, and they shoot a crossbow at you, and you're like, not that! Listen to me and do what I tell you to do.
Calculating distances. No, they're going to have to double move.
Sweet.
Yeah, so they fly another 80 feet forward and dive down, now starting to slow down their approach. That way that they're not triple, quadruple moving and flat-footed. So they fly forward, dropping down. I can actually put them on the map now.
Hey, they're on the map. Oh my, wait a minute, one of them's coming my way.
All right, either one of them within range of my spell.
All right, so now I'm going to do some calculus here.
I think that's geometry.
Sitra, what range were you saying that you wanted them within before you fired?
I mean, the first time I was saying within 100 feet. So 140, sorry. 140.
Up to
So that's what you're still going with this time, yes?
Yes.
And Sudi?
80.
80 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Neither of them are within that range. They're still 220 feet above you.
Oh, okay.
They're beginning to descend, but they're not bolting forward. Masika, you said it was 190 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're both still well out of range as they close on you. You can see in both of these cases these are ferocious, massive creatures that look somewhat like a red and yellow scaled dragon, but with only 2 legs instead of 4 as most dragons possess, and wide wings stretching off of that. In grand total, you think from nose to tail that they're approximately maybe 15 feet in length, with a wingspan of close to about 30 feet.
Okay then.
You can all clearly see also that they seem to have saddles strapped onto their backs, and riding atop these are what appear to be 2 figures wearing billowing purple and red robes trimmed with gold, their faces obscured by golden masks.
Oh, here we go.
They're in the process of reloading their crossbows. Hollis.
Hollis is going to pick one of them, one of the cultists.
The one closest to you, maybe?
Sure. And fire an acid arrow. It has a long range at the cultist.
Okay. What's the range of the acid arrow?
400 plus 40 feet per level.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you're well within range for an acid arrow.
I got some things.
Hollis is going the distance.
It's against your target's touch AC.
All right.
He's going for speed.
You also get some partial cover from the massive beast that he's riding on top of.
I got a 14.
A 14, your acid bolt streaks up towards him before seemingly deflected by it. It's only momentarily that you see this bluish flash of energy that's vaguely shield-shaped as it deflects the arrow wide, spinning past it.
Can I know what that is?
Yeah, you can make a spellcraft.
So they're using magic to protect themselves, but not to attack, and that is why Hollis is salty.
Jeez. A 37?
Yeah, it's probably a shield spell.
Shield. They got a shield spell on, so they're going to be a little harder to hit.
They're on dragons. I was already imagining they were going to be hard to hit.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, like, on top of that.
Should have gone for the Drake.
You would also know that they'd be impervious to magic missile.
Oh, okay. Can't magic missile them. Well, that doesn't matter for you.
Just pertinent.
Well, I mean, because
but-
if you had taken care of the Drake somehow, I mean, he would have died from the impact.
He could potentially survive, but yeah, he'd be messed up.
Probably
I mean-
messed up enough for Sitra to go over there and be like, stab,
Stab.
or knock, knock,
Yeah.
you know.
Knock, knock.
I'm sure
Well-
in Hollis's mind, it's also, if they're capable of casting that spell, they're probably also capable of casting Featherfall.
Yeah.
Possibly. I was going to say one of the essential things for these whatever they are / wizards is probably Featherfall in case their Drake gets killed.
They
Sitra.
still will not be able to control their descent, though.
Also, it would only affect the first, however many feet they have.
Oh, yeah. Sitra will ready so that whenever they get into range, she will shoot.
Very well. Sudi, you ready to action to not go off?
I'm going to ready again.
They're
Doing the
getting
same
there.
thing. Whenever they get within 80 feet, I'm going to take a shot at them.
Masika, the sky crackles with electricity, but you're ready to action to not go off.
I maintain the ready.
All right, Masika continues to ready.
It's about to get crazy.
Hey, Narmer,
Uh-huh.
I need you to give me the ability to fly somehow.
Ooh, maybe I could give you the ability to make yourself really tiny, and then you could fly on my back like a dragon.
Oh,
Then you would be my mount.
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
How the roles have changed. Anyway, something to think of. Or we could make a little basket and you could ride under me like a dirigible. They have those in the Mana Waste. It's not too beyond reason that I would have heard of them.
Nice. Nice.
That brings us to the cultists.
You're going to take some more shots at us.
They're not very strong magicians because they're not using magic.
Probably got ranks in like Ranger or something.
The classic wizard ranger mix.
The Ranger.
So up above, you can see that they've
Same spelling.
I know. Well, WRANG.
they've stowed their crossbows. They're actually they stowed their crossbows technically at the end of the last round after they shot Masika. You can then for a moment shot Hollis. You can then for a moment see this fluttering of movement before you see this burst of energy from above, runes floating up, and then they're just letting go as you're going to guess these now empty scrolls are just floating through the air back behind them.
Okay, even
What did
worse.
they cast?
Even worse, they're litterers, guys. We have to put them in the ground.
That's how you know they're not from Texas, because you don't mess with Texas.
You're not
We're
in
not
Texas.
Yeah, I was going to say,
You don't
we're
mess
not
with
in Texas.
Obsidian either.
We're not in Texas anymore.
So, Sue, you're rating if they come within 80 feet?
Yep.
Citra, you're rating if they come within 140?
Yes.
The flame drakes continue flying forward before, in both of their cases, they tuck their wings in tight, ankling their heads down as they go into this falcon-like dive of just building momentum as they start plummeting straight towards the ground. Sitra, your ready to action goes off. Sudi, yours does not.
What about my 190?
Can someone with a better angle from me count how far Masika is away from?
She is 100 feet away.
Then yeah, they'll pass within your... The one on the left will pass within your range.
Okay. So that would be a 22.
22 will hit the drake.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
As you knock an arrow, let fly.
Nice.
Does that bow do anything? Oh, that's the wasp.
It is the
bow.
wasp one, but I can only do that one per day to sick a swarm at them.
The swarm also stays in the square, so
Yeah.
moving. Yeah.
Okay. That would be 5 points of damage.
So your arrow slams into it.
All right, the rider and the drake need to both make reflex saves, DC 20.
24 for the drake, 17 for the rider.
Okay, so I do 9 points of damage total.
The Drake takes half.
Yeah.
All right, so an arrow flies up, slicing into the side of this thing. A fork of lightning comes down from the sky, searing through it. It bellows out in a pained roar before it kind of makes this convulsive motion that goes through the full length of its body, and you see this light like fire going up through its long, sinuous neck before it just vomits forth this ball of fire. The one off towards Masika's right, technically off to everyone's right except for Sudi. The one closest to Sudi does the exact same motion as a globulate of fire streaks down towards the monk. And I'll need a reflex save from Sudi, Sitra, and Hollis.
Wow, thanks, reflex save.
I rolled a 12 for a 20.
I rolled a 10 for a 14.
I roll a 14 for 27.
So, Sitra, you just tuck and roll. Throwing yourself sideways, there's this blast of fire and globulates of this almost magma-like saliva that come flying in every direction from this thing's breath.
That's nasty.
So Sitra avoids it entirely. Hollis, you take half damage. Sudi, you take full.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Hollis just didn't evade it entirely.
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes the math easy. Sudi, you take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Hollis, you take 10.
Hollis takes no damage.
So 5 points off for your energy resistance, and then 5 for your absorption.
Yep.
Okay, it's Hollis' turn.
All right.
Hollis Starkweather.
Hollis is...
The weather is particularly stark today. Anyway,
How far away am I from Sudi? Am I within 70 or 65 feet?
yeah, I believe you are, because you can move over diagonally. That'd be 20, 40,
It'd be like... Dun, dun, dun.
50. You're 55 feet away from Sudi.
I'm going to bolt off over to Sudi
All right.
and tap him with a resist energy fire because Citra's going to get out of the way more often than you are.
Because my dice luck is awful.
And you're about to hit him with your bare hands.
Not if he doesn't close. He's still way out of my range. He's more than 80 feet away from me.
Well, I got something for that in a second, but I can only do one thing around.
Okay.
All right, so Hollis charges over there, lays a hand upon Sudi's burning shoulder. You're just still trying to scrape all of these gobulets of burning. At this point, it's almost like you just were hit in the face with boiling saliva
Yeah.
as it burns across you.
This should help.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Oh, my rope.
Oh.
Sudi Kontar, you're ready to action to not go off.
Hey, maybe get big.
It won't actually help me in range. The arrow actually will decrease as soon as it leaves my hand.
It'll actually make it worse because he takes a size penalty to his attack roll.
Yep. Okay, so how far away are they? Because I'm going to take a shot at them.
I can throw you, maybe.
Don't?
Don't think that's a good idea.
Wait. Do I have a ring of Featherfall?
I have telekinetic charge. I don't know.
I don't have a ring of Featherfall. Don't throw me.
He's 105 feet away.
No, that's fine.
105 feet. All right, that's in my second range increment, so I'll take the -2 penalty to take a shot at them because if they're not going to come down, that's the only thing I can do.
All right.
I'm targeting the Drake.
Could I throw you and you grab on and have an epic Drake battle, like on top of the Drake?
That assumes that I make the grapple check. You're putting things into my luck that is not going to be a thing. All right, so on the good news, I roll a 19, which is a 29, which is a threat.
A 29 will hit threat. Roll to confirm.
Oh,
Natural 20 to confirm, baby.
Will confirm your critical hit.
What were you saying
as your
about
bolt
luck?
shoots up.
what were you saying about luck?
If I neg myself enough, it'll work.
Goodness.
So that's 12, 14 points of damage.
A solid blow to the Drake that also took the full brunt from the previous lightning blast.
Nice.
Hey.
We're gonna
So
lightning
seared
him down.
and battered. I suppose, Sudi, as you shoot this arrow into the Sitra, as you kind of recover from your tuck and roll, Hollis glancing up, Masika, you have a rather wide view. You're not focused on any one particular of them right now. The cultists on the back seemed as if they've consumed something. You then see this flash of light reflecting off blades as both of them draw and heft these two-handed falchions up above their shoulders as the dragons come diving in.
Oh,
I don't like
goody.
those.
Oh, goody. Great.
Your old buddy, the cultists.
They're back, a dinosaur story.
All right, I know my next move for myself.
At least,
That's an old
at least somebody got
reference.
that reference.
That's weird back.
It is we're back for a dinosaur story.
Yeah.
But still.
That brings us to Sitra.
Is he in range? Better range than
No,
he was
the
before?
dragons haven't descended any further.
Shoot.
Shucks. Whatever, it's still only a -2. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. You can shoot at the cultist instead of the dragon if you prefer, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'm gonna
they're being all
shoot at him.
extra up there on the back of these dragons as they're hefting up their falchions like they're going to swing you.
Well, that was pretty good. I got a 27
A 27 will hit your target.
for 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage to the cultist I've affectionately named Lefty.
Oh.
So don't forget your haste and you get more attacks.
But that wasn't at 1.
That's okay, roll again.
21. Oh, sorry, 22 with haste.
22 will strike your target.
Sweet. For another 5 points of damage.
As you thunk 2 arrows into him as he descends towards you. Steadily closing, bringing us to Masika.
I'm gonna move forward, but I don't want to be close enough to anybody else to be hit in the same fireball.
I'm going to move forward, but at least 40 feet away from Sitra.
And then I'll do another lightning bolt on
Yo.
the one that I'm in range of.
Sizzle, sizzle, baby.
But you're now in range of both,
Yeah.
but you hit Lefty previously.
How bad does the other Drake look?
Okay, let's put it this way. The cultist on the back of Lefty the Drake, not Lefty the cultist.
Oh, God, they're both named Lefty.
Lefty Jr.
Oh, it's sad now.
That cultist is badly injured. The Drake looks pretty good. Whereas the other side, the other cultist is uninjured, but the Drake looks pretty messed up.
Putting somebody on the ground wouldn't be bad.
Yep.
All right, I guess I'll go for the more injured Drake.
Okay.
So DC 20 reflex save for that, for Righty and Righty Jr., I guess.
You're correct.
That was a good roll.
If this egg hatches, we should name it Righty the Third.
Why are we making it sad, guys?
It gets a 20 on its reflex save.
Okay, what about the cultist?
Fail you.
He gets a 5?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
assuming a 5 fails that.
Well, I do 14 damage.
Die hard.
All right.
I can do that 8 more times.
Nice.
Yay.
That's such a nice spell.
Hopefully we won't need them.
Is it 1 round per caster level, or is it 1 bolt per caster level?
It's 1 round to cast the spell, and then you get 10 lightning bolts.
For
To
what's-
maximum, so I only can do it 7 more times.
Yeah, because I was going to say it took a couple rounds for them to get here after you cast it. So Masika brings down another forked bolt of lightning, which sears into the other Drake, which is looking pretty messed up. Its rider seems to be all right. I mean, he's seared now, but he's not on death's door. Brings us to the Drakes. Yeah, they both charge.
Okay.
One charges at Sitra, diving down the 100 feet down towards her, pulling up just above her to use its 10-foot reach.
Jerk.
Nom,
How
nom,
dare.
nom.
It lashes out with its bite. You know what it's charging, sure. It'll power attack.
Oh, boy.
That might be okay if it doesn't hit.
I think this will do it, but I also don't know your ACs. 26.
No, because of the haste.
Hey!
So as it dives as it dives relative to you in slow motion, you duck down, the haste allowing you to pull yourself down. You duck down super fast. Your cloak whips up enough for its teeth to just rent a hole through your cloak as it whips past you.
You jerk. That's my robe of the hedge wizard.
We can mend it, honey. It's fine.
It then moves out 5 feet at a diagonal and then 5 feet closer to Masika as it uses its flyby attack. The other one dives down, will swoop forward and take a bite at Sudi, also power attacking.
Okay.
But that is a perfect 20 to automatically hit threat.
Well, that's a problem.
Oh, maybe not. 25 to confirm.
God, it's right on the nose with the haste. Nuts.
That is like two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. This gonna hurt y'all.
Yeah.
All right, if you make it through this, I got one more thing for you. Then I'm getting the heck out of here. Well, I'm running over there. Not physically within. I'm going away from this dragon.
Well, I may be on the ground. We'll find out.
I hope not, because that's scary.
I've got 66 hit points right now, so hopefully it doesn't do more than
That's
that.
almost my whole hit points.
Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't do more than that. He's rolling more dice.
So that's 46 regular damage as it bites onto you.
Good news.
And 6 points of fire.
Good news. It's 45 and then 6 fire because I have got damage reduction. Haha.
No fire, because you have resist energy, baby.
Oh, that's right. And I'm resistant to energy. So hey,
It's resist.
You'll live forever.
resist 10, right?
10 or 20. I don't know.
Yeah, it should be resist 10 at this level. So cool. I have 20 hit points left. I can't take another hit like that.
It then banks and flies out 10 feet, so it's now adjacent to Hollis.
I don't like that one bit.
As it chomps onto Sudi, banks hard, flies over, bring us to Hollis.
Hollis is gonna. So if I move, it can attack me. Is that the thing?
Yes, you
Yes.
are threatened. You can take a 5-foot step and be out of its threatened range.
All right, I'm taking a 5-foot step back next to Sudi, and then I'm gonna tap Sudi with a displacement.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, that's all I got. Now don't get yourself eaten.
I'm not wanting to, but that hurt.
So Sudi's form flickers for a second and then appears adjacent from that. Sudi Kontar.
That hurt a lot.
Shoota!
Why? I can get big and start punching this thing.
Seems like
I'm going to do that.
It's a Jurassic Park reference!
No, I have to reload. I get more attacks if I do it, if I get big.
Dang it.
So I get big. Sudi gets mad and he gets big.
All right, so you toss away the crossbow as this thing bites you.
I use my cost stone to get large, and I'm going to attack it 4 times. Wait. Yeah,
You're
4
hasted.
times because I'm hasted.
And you're displaced, so
So
hopefully
flurry
that
of
helps.
blows.
Flurry of blows, baby.
Can you stun a dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Stun
They're
that
immune to
bee.
sleep, not stun. So I will try to stun it with my first attack. That would be awesome.
Very well.
It won't really kill the rider, but it would at least like put them on the ground. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe. So that is a 24.
24 will hit the Drake as you spin around and punch out at it.
Okay. 10 plus
Yeah, Hollis.
4. So 9 points of damage.
Hollis slides back, reaches out, lays a hand on you, pretty much as you're expanding in size and stepping up, using the upward momentum of his sudden increase in size to just kind of scissor kick his foot straight up.
Oh man, can I just scorpion kick this thing?
Cracks into the gut of this thing as you hear this bone crack from its spine, and it just hits the ground in the spray of sand and dirt.
Dude, I totally
Hold
want
on.
to have scorpion kicked that thing. That'd been awesome.
Hey, you have some more hits.
I do have more hits.
Nope, I feel like this was a good choice. Now I'm gonna run away.
The cultist tumbles free from the fallen Drake, hits the ground, rolls through the sand. Having taken the falling damage, he actually falls prone.
Yay!
5-foot step,
And
babe.
I don't even have to
He's
5 foot
within
steps.
10
He's
feet.
still within 10
Oh,
feet.
Yeah.
I like that Sudi does this like dramatic kick and just like looks down at this little guy in the sand and just goes
Bam!
night night and just stomp.
Yeah, you kicked
Night-night.
the dragon so
Really?
hard that the guy popped off the top with like that Mario pop sound. Fell, hit the ground, skidded through the dirt, still trying to stumble up to his feet, half blinded as he's trying to move his mask back into position.
Oh man.
Really? You're worrying about your mask right now?
Well, I mean, he's half blinded because he knocked the mask out of his
Yeah. All right, so he is prone. That is a 21 to hit him.
21 will hit his AC -4 as you,
Don't forget.
as your foot still up in the air just drops down on.
Oh, I'm roll minimum damage, so 5 points of damage to him.
Do not
cracking
forget that they
onto 'em.
explode.
And
I know.
wasted.
I know.
He's got fire resist. I've got fire resist.
Yeah,
We're good.
I don't care right now.
I would love to get one of these masks, though.
We're gonna. Ooh.
The masks survive.
Do they?
They've been
They're
collecting
usually
them.
badly burned. but
Oh,
they
Yeah, they've been
survive.
collecting them.
Steel.
All right, one more before my haste attack. That's another 21.
21
All right.
will strike your
Apparently,
target again.
I'm gonna mess this guy up.
You're
As
bad.
you continue to stomp him down into the sand.
That's 10 points of damage.
He is a mayfly and you are the kitty. You swatted him out of the air and now you're eating him.
He's still alive.
Still trying to get up to his feet.
All right, hit him again with the haste attack. That is going to be a 19.
19 will hit him since he's prone.
Ouch. Ouch, for 11 points of damage.
You continue to viciously stomp. Sudi probably maze a little bit as, again, your way. How much do you normally weigh?
So Sudi, when he is not in his big form, weighs 150 pounds, so he weighs 8 times that right now.
Yeah, so you weigh approximately 1,200 pounds.
Yep, and this guy is taking that beating like a champ.
So, I mean, it's more or less like a man getting stomped on by an elephant at this point. That being said, he is still getting up to his feet as he
That's
begins
nuts.
to plant one knee underneath him, get a foot under him between each one of the impacting hits.
Jeez.
Bringing us to said cultist, he gets up to his feet, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Wow, man. All right,
Damn.
I'll punch him again with a 25. Yeah, sorry.
25 will hit as you bring your fist down at him.
Just smash the mask.
Oh, no. I hurt him real bad. That is 15 points of damage.
He
Maxed out.
stumbles up to his feet.
What?
Battered, broken, bleeding everywhere. Hefts the falchion two-handed as he steps forward, bellows Hakatep's name, and swings.
Oh, no.
Don't forget you have displacement.
Yep, so 50% mischance.
Out of curiosity, it's a 27 hit.
It would have hit, yes.
So the 14% that he rolls on his
Yeah!
as his blade whistles through the air, missing you entirely.
Team
So-
Solace is killing it over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Well, I was
Solace
gonna say-
is the best team.
Hollis has saved both of our butts in this fight.
I know, right?
Abjurers, man.
Abjure, baby.
On the other side of the arch, on the other side of the battlefield from here, Sitra, you just see a shadow cross over you. As you look up, this cultist leaps from the back of the dragon,
Oh, my.
grabs his falchion two-handed in midair, and hefts and swings it down at you as he descends down from the sky.
Well, that's crazy.
Hearing his distant companion, he also bellows out to the Sky Pharaoh. I think this might have been the same thing I rolled previously. 26?
Does not hit thanks to haste.
Very well. You
Best spell ever.
dive out of the way as this blade whistles past you, coming within a quarter of an inch of striking you on the nose.
Oh, my.
As he spins past, reaching up with one hand, kind of dislodging his cloak as it's just whipped away into the wind, and then hefting his falchion high. Sitra Nahamra, as you stumble back through the sand. Distantly, you can see this, because where Sitra you're facing right now, you're facing south, so this guy drops into the sand. You see the dragon that he dropped off of is circling past, seemingly heading towards Masika. Past the two of them, you see this cloud of sand just erupting as the second dragon falls and hits the ground, and then Sudi is just pounding down at this guy over and over again.
Well, Citra is going to drop her bow, deftly draw both of her kukris, and slash at the cultist.
All right.
So that is a 27.
27 will, however, hit your target as you bring your kukri to bear.
I suppose he's flat-footed since he landed.
No,
It's worth a try.
he landed on his feet. Technically, he didn't take the swing until he landed, because otherwise he would have been kind of awkward.
That is 9 points of damage.
Still, you bury your blade slicing through, catching him on the thigh and ripping your blade into him. He's still standing. He was the one that was badly injured by the initial attacks. Masika, there's a drake heading towards you. There's a cultist on the left-hand side that's being all dramatic and having a standoff and fight in the sand with Sitra. And there's a cultist on the right-hand side that's doing his best Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, climbing his way out.
Dun, dun,
Right.
dun, dun, dun.
Climbing his way out of the exploded diesel truck.
Sudi's pretty hurt, right?
Yes, I am down to less than a quarter of my hit points.
All right, I'm gonna move 60 feet towards Sudi. All right.
That's it.
And this dragon's banking at me.
I mean, it seems like it was starting to, although now you're going out wide, so you don't know if it's going to or not.
If Narmer pokes his head out of the bag, is he still, like when a familiar is on you, they get total cover and all that jazz?
No.
No.
If he pops his head, no, if a familiar that's on you gets him cover,
Yeah.
he would still get improved cover.
All right. This cultist is really jacked up on this side, right?
Yeah.
This one.
Yep.
All right.
The one in front of Sudi.
I'm going to call lightning the dragon that's still alive because holy crap.
The Drake. Yeah, because it has an area attack, so they could really mess us up.
So
That, according to Hollis, recharges every 6 to 30 seconds, so it could be back up
Exactly.
again.
Yeah.
6 to 36
all right,
seconds.
so it needs to make a save DC 20.
That'd be a natural 1 for a 7.
Nice.
So it takes 12 points of damage.
A vicious hit to the Drake, although it's still moving.
Narmer,
Yep.
Narmer, spit at the cultist, spit.
Finally.
He's gonna use one of his wand charges.
Mashika calls on Narmer. He clambers his way out of the
Narmer,
bag.
I choose you.
You're acting like a Pokemon.
I've acid spit is super effective.
And
That's the only
was
reference
out.
I know.
He was out when we were hasted, right?
He was
Okay,
still
so he gets a 25 to do this acid glob. I'm assuming it's a ranged touch attack.
Yes.
It'd be a ranged touch attack -4 for firing into melee.
So he gets a 21.
21 will strike his
Nice.
target, though.
Nice. Good boy.
Aha! I'm like one of those spitting fish.
Narmer does 6 points of acid damage.
The acid goblet hits the man right in the side of the head. He stumbles and just falls flat to the ground.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
And then he explodes.
I kill still. There's been a definite explosion as the figure just bursts into flames as flaming snakes streak out at Hollis and Sudi. I will need a reflex save from both.
I got a 25.
I got a 27.
Both of you save, so you take half damage, which would go from 10 points of fire damage to 5.
I take no damage.
I take no damage because I have evasion.
So the two of you roll out of the way. Hollis, your magical energies just absorb your layered magical protections that you use every day.
I like the idea that Hollis doesn't even really bother to dodge. It's like, oh, that's fire, that's fine.
These flaming snakes try to crawl up you.
Yeah. Get. So he exploded.
Good job, Narmer.
I have proven myself once again to be the most valuable member of this party.
Okay.
I claim his mask as my trophy.
I mean, I guess.
It's a little burnt.
Citra's too far away to hear any of this.
Hey, Citra's still fighting somebody, and there's a Drake.
So the Flame Drake uses a swift action for a sudden burst of speed, flying 40 feet straight at Masika.
Oh no.
Its sudden burst of speed gives us an extra move action this round, which means that it'll then take a full attack action.
Oh, what? Wow.
They get really cool abilities.
Wow,
Drakes.
that's awful. Poor Masika.
We're going to start with the 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Uh-oh.
She best be effed up.
So that's 17 points of regular damage, 3 points of fire. It then brings its tail around for a tail slap. That's only a 22.
Nope.
So you manage to duck out of the way of this as it whips back past you, although it still does manage to chomp onto your extended arm. Narmer lets out a loud nope, and then dives back into the bag. Call me back when you have it down to you're almost dead.
You're so brave.
Not exactly the most valuable member anymore, is he?
Technically speaking, I'm immune to fear.
Okay.
Hollis.
Not really showing that now.
Hollis is gonna magic missile the dragon,
Very well.
because they shouldn't have shield on them.
We hope
Little
not.
do you know.
They have a amulet of shield.
Get
They-
5 of these.
They drenched a haunch of beef or something in a potion of shield and then fed it to him on the way. Here you go, buddy.
It's raw, but by the time they eat it, it's cooked.
They get a big syringe loaded up with some, beef broth and then squirt it down their throats.
18 damage.
18 points of damage as a. Guess you're up to 5 now, aren't you? You
Yeah,
maxed out
just
magic
got
missile.
5.
Yeah. Still a vicious blow as a quintet of magic missiles slices into your target.
And then I'm gonna hustle, I don't know, like 30 feet, kind of veering clear of the dragon toward where Citra's at.
Very well. So
I want to
you-
be in the middle-ish. That's too close to the dragon. Okay.
right next to the dragon. So Hollis takes off running back in the direction of Sitra, bringing us to Sudi Kontar.
All right, Sudi's going to charge the Drake and punch it, again trying to stun it. So we'll see how this goes.
Whoa!
Okay, that's perfect 20.
Perfect 20 will strike your
This is
target.
Sudi's fight.
Sudi hates drakes, apparently.
Sudi hates cultists and drakes especially. Especially cultist drakes. How dare they? Will a 26 confirm?
26 will confirm.
And again, you don't need to stun him because you're probably going to make him dead.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe.
So that's 21 points of damage.
So Sudi strides across the sand in 2 large steps. This thing chomps down onto Masika, rips into her, and brings its head back up just as Sudi's fist connects in the side of its face. And for the second time in this week, Masika, as a large lizard has attempted to eat you, Sudi wraps his fist into this thing's head, and it tumbles down, soaring over Masika, and cracks into a mess of bone and meat.
Sudi, you're the best kitty.
Yes, I am.
Sudi throws back his head, a massive, like, lion-like roar.
All right, Sudi, I'm going to throw you at this other cultist next round, so get yourself healed.
No, Sudi's more. So Sudi just kind of like nods. He like gets in that position that like when you're about to start running to jump over something. He has no idea how this thing works.
That brings
Now,
us...
all y'all are on one side and Citra's by herself.
I know.
I'm throwing Sudi over there next
I
round.
need to get over there badly.
But at least it's just a cultist and not a cultist and a dragon.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
That brings us to the other cultist, who hefts his falchion, spins, and swings with a 31
That'll finally
against
get me.
Citra.
Yikes.
get me.
That is a threat.
Oh no!
I don't like that at all.
I don't like it.
I'm at full health though.
Oh, okay,
so.
okay.
I still don't like it.
Follows that up with a 25.
No.
Yeah!
No.
Because haste.
Actually, that wouldn't have hit me.
Oh, well then never mind. I was gonna give it to Hollis, but no.
No, Hollis didn't get that one. I'm just very dexterous. It's still gonna hurt. It's a falchion.
But at least it's not a critical, because isn't that a ×3 critical?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
For 17 points of damage as the falchion slices into you. Falchions are ×2 critical.
Oh, okay.
But they're in 18 to 20 critical range.
Oh, that's right, because they're big scimitars.
Jerk.
Yeah. Again, falchions have been pretty bad for this party in the past.
True.
Bringing us back around to the top of the initiative, Sitra Nahamra.
Oh, I'm at the top. I guess with all the readying I did.
I was gonna say,
Well, no, you went from the top to delay yourself to the middle to ready in action, and then your ready to action went immediately before the dragons when you shot the dragon, which put you back at the top again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna full
You
on
lost a
attack
turn in
this.
there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Hey, I'm throwing Sudi if you want to wait.
Oh, I will delay. I want my sneak.
All right,
mess
Citra
this guy up.
continues to rotate her way through the turn, keeping them off balance. Masika.
Oh, Masika moved up in the initiative. I'm like, wait, what?
When Masika ready to had put her in the initiative before the dragon.
That works out really well because I want to throw Sudi on my turn.
Can you throw 1,200 pounds of cat, man?
It's not capped at weight. It's
Wow.
one willing creature.
Okay, so you're gonna Yoda this thing where it's like size matters not.
I'm gonna do a softball pitch.
Technically speaking, a wizard could use it on a rune giant and launch a 50-foot rune giant through the air if they wish to.
Let's be real, that totally happened in some battle during Thessalonian era.
Yeah.
I
Must
rolled real good.
Yay!
Sudi gets 38 hit points.
Yay!
Very nice.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
live.
so you step up next to
You're
Sudi,
critical, I'm sorry.
lay your hand upon him, infuse him with the power of life-giving water.
And then looks at Hollis and goes, "He's ready."
I like that we're charging the missile here, and then we're like gonna throw this thing.
Miss Starkweather.
Hollis is going to use telekinetic charge to throw
That's
Sudi.
amazing.
How far? 45 feet. So he should be 10 feet away so he can actually get his hit at the very end.
Yeah, that would leave him exactly 10 feet away from his target.
30. Wow, perfectly.
And so you get to make an immediate attack against that opponent with a +2 bonus on the attack roll.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, as if I'm charging. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, without me taking the penalty for charging. That's super cool. Magic.
All the momentum, but none of the off-balancedness.
I know. I like the idea that Sudi like takes one step forward and it's just like flying through the air, like doing that quick running thing that you do because you're like, oh god.
Do a softball pitch, you fly. Very fun.
I didn't roll great.
Fastball special.
So that's a 22 with the flank.
22 will strike your target
And
with
you're
the
hasted.
flank as you launch out
Boom.
your fist.
Ah, minimum damage, so I only do 6 points of damage to him.
I'm so
Still.
laugh if that takes him out.
6 points, still not bad.
Could have been better. Couldn't have been worse.
Hey, it's a free attack. You just got
It is
Citra, would
true.
you like to re-enter the initiative?
Yes, I
Stab
would.
him.
Oh, stab, stab.
some effective teamwork here.
Yes.
So that would be
We're gelling now. We're gelling, guys.
It only took 105 episodes.
We're finally gelling together as one.
26.
We're having our
26
Avengers
will
moment.
strike your target. Your flanked target, might I add.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
We're having the Avengers moment.
Well, I just rolled 3 6s.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
So-
dun, dun.
And a
Nice.
4.
Jeez.
Be 33 points of
Holy
damage.
cow.
That will succeed as you bury your blade into him.
That was for Onuris.
He stumbles for a second, stares up at you through the mask. There is no escape. And then detonates. Kaboom.
We just assume every cultist with a falchion is the one that killed Onuris.
From now on, the rest
Is
of
this
this
the one?
adventure.
There's no way that they all dress the same and wear
I know,
identical
but
masks.
you know.
knows.
I do know.
Is it?
That seems like more of an after
That
party
is a
discussion.
great after party question of have we killed this guy yet?
Regardless, I need a reflex save from Sitra.
Yeah, explosions.
Sudi Kontar?
I got a 14.
You're at 22.
Is that the second 14?
Yes, it is. Don't,
you
I
have
don't want to talk about
resistance.
it.
You have
I don't want to talk about it.
You have resistance. It's not going to hurt you.
10 points of fire to Sudi.
Which does
and,
nothing.
and Sitra evades for no damage as she leaps back out of the way.
Haha, nice.
As all of you stand here in this smoky, burned battlefield.
All right, everybody get in close.
Also, grab all their masks and stuff.
Yep.
Just
I
in
guess
case.
we'll go do
to
that.
prove that we fought them.
To prove they do, in fact, exist.
Oh, I am injured.
I think we're all injured.
They spread out the herd a little bit.
Yep, I prefer
Everybody get in close.
Okay, we're
that.
cuddling.
Well, we go in. Sudi shrinks down so that he can squeeze in.
Masika channels, everybody gets back 22.
Nice. I am at full.
I am also at full.
Well, that was fun. I never threw a catfolk before.
That was very effective.
I think I'm going to throw him more often.
I mean, I'm not against it. That was pretty cool.
So you like throwing, but you don't like eyeballs.
Well, the eyeballs are just strange, and then it means if they're everywhere, you could always get poked in the eye no matter where you were.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true, but you do see better.
Yeah, but then your
then-
clothes are rubbing on eyeballs. It's just strange.
It's a problem. I have eyeballs on my tail, and I don't like it. They flip around all the time without me doing anything.
So,
All right.
no to eyeballs, yes to throwing.
Thrown into battle.
That was...
That was fun.
I wish I'd roll better.
Don't like that they explode.
Well, I think that's just the thing they're going to always do.
We just need to have like fire resistance on all the time.
Let's pick up all their stuff.
We loot their bodies.
Narmer, here's your mask.
Okay.
I don't know what you're going to do with it.
Does
puts
he
it on.
get it even after he hid?
Why are you putting it on?
Now, if we have to, I could climb up on top of your head, and then you could wear like a big cloak, and then put the hood up, and then I could talk to the cultists because I'm much better at lying than you.
I don't think that's going
I think
to
they'd
work
recognize
whatsoever.
the voice.
You
and
know,
they would
that's
know
not
that
the
that's not what it
craziest
is.
idea I've ever heard.
I could just tell them I have a really bad head cold.
I don't think we're going to get close enough to talk to him.
I mean,
to
it
be
could
real
work,
honest.
though, if we had to.
How
My
could
lord.
that work? How?
The
Sudi,
cultists are very dumb and are willing to believe the lie.
Sudi, they're not very dumb. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten very far.
Or what if you use that shaman spell on me?
I mean, I could do that, but I could just make you look like a different robot.
What if I just kind of look like a halfling? They're halfling cultists, right?
I don't think it would be
I
believable.
mean, we
haven't
haven't
seen
done
any
into
yet.
any, actually.
That's racist.
You might be right, because I think they've all been human.
They might be racist.
I mean, they're probably racist.
Bunch of mask cowl-wearing racists out here in the desert.
Yeah, it seems right.
Messing everything up.
Capturing
everything
people
up.
who aren't like them, quote unquote. That it reads.
Man,
This just got dark, y'all.
Real quick.
It's been dark for a while.
We also have this egg that we just murdered the parents of.
All right,
You
we're
wanna
about
Now
to go.
that you,
dark?
I was gonna say you just orphaned this egg, by the way.
We're about to go all
didn't-
Quentin Tarantino on these cultists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gracious. Alrighty then. So what do we pull off of them?
Searching the cultists, you can find the following.
It's a good fight.
I'm writing you down for that egg, Hollis.
Oh, really? Okay.
No,
You're
I
the one
thought
who
we-
wanted to take it.
We said we were going to give it to
The Giants.
somebody, either the Giants or Ka'at, I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
Figure
I'm
it out
writing
when
it
we
down
get
as
to the
loot to
Merchant's
see.
Oasis.
We'll see if she'll be able to part with it after she's named it.
So
Don't give her the idea.
I didn't actually name it Righty the Third.
I mean, she did name it. It was just not a serious name.
you find on them two scrolls of magic missile,
Nice. I'm going to add those to the 4 I already have.
2 scrolls of magic weapon,
They love magic weapon.
2 +1 heavy crossbows, 38 bolts if you need them,
I will restock.
2 masterwork falchions.
You could take one for your husband. Masika.
I don't know what kind of gear he has or what level he is, so...
2 cloaks of resistance +1.
Okay.
2 funerary masks worth 25 gold pieces apiece.
Guess Narmer's keeping one.
This one's mine.
I'm writing down
Okay,
Masika anyway because Narmer uses her tab.
In case I need to infiltrate the cult.
Okay.
26 gold pieces.
Nothing on the drakes.
2 exotic riding saddles if you want to drag those off the drakes and try to drag them around with you.
If only we had our own drakes.
Yeah.
But alas, we don't, so they're trash.
I was going to say we might eventually.
Well, we'd have one.
You could save one.
If this is one of those moments where if you had a portable hole, it's like, we might need it and throw it in the hole. But, we don't have that, so.
Yep.
No. Most I have is a handy haversack.
Yep.
The sand gently whistles across the desert.
Are the drake's skin worth anything, and are they edible?
I mean, they're definitely edible. The drake's skin isn't necessarily worth anything more than standard hide.
Aren't they intelligent creatures?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But the wind whistles past as you stand.
I guess we wait around for the caravan.
Yep.
You set up camp.
Maybe not right next to the corpses.
Maybe not.
No, probably a distance away from
But, in the archway somewhere.
Okay.
You travel a short distance off. You set up camp. I imagine probably in the on the northern side of the arch runs east to west, but you're still, of course, still north of the equator. So if you set up camp on the northern side of one of the ends of the archway, you'd still be in the shadow since the sun's still in the southern hemisphere or the southern skies.
I don't have tiny hut today.
Oh, it means we're going to have to use real tents.
Oh, no.
Sad.
I think we'll be all right.
You settle in. A number of hours pass. The day gets on. At some point, a small pack of hyenas makes its way nearer towards all of you, seemingly roaming from, you're going to guess, one point of the desert to the other and attracted by the smell of blood. The scavengers start to do what they do best. And I imagine you all watch from some distance, but as long as you don't approach close to them, they don't seem to mind you, and as long as you don't mind someone very distantly laughing at all of Sudi's bad jokes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Good, they think I'm funny.
You tell yourself that.
A few vultures show up eventually. Dire vulture.
Wow.
Where
Why is
am I-
everything dire out here?
Oh, where are my dire ducks?
Yeah, your dire ducks.
They're
not
at the
scavengers.
dire
They're not
ponds.
scavengers.
Dire.
Dire pond. Isn't that the ocean?
Yes.
Duck.
No, a dire pond is a lake. A dire lake is an ocean.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
we
a
go.
dire lake is a sea, and a dire sea is an ocean.
Wow, that got real...
Wow, that got real
yeah.
technical real
Gulf
fast.
is in there somewhere, too.
Eventually, though, you see the dusty sand. You'd seen the approach of the caravan from some distance off from atop the ridge. And fortunately, not long thereafter, the caravan makes its way up, approaching towards Falchion Ridge. It's about an hour or so before sundown at this point. The outriders greet you all first. Marin waves at you.
Hey.
They kind of eye the hyenas and all the stuff over there, but they circle wide.
Don't mind them. They're just hungry.
They're cleaning up a mess.
I prefer dogs.
They're dog-like.
They're more like cats, and I don't like cats.
Well,
No
That's
offense,
just
Sudi.
rude. Glance at Sudi.
I just said no offense to Sudi.
None taken.
Although he did complain a lot about having the room directly over the kennel where I was keeping my dogs.
they were loud, I guess.
They were.
What? I don't remember this.
That
It was like
back in
episode
Wati.
1.
That was like way back in Wati.
Oh,
Call back 100 episodes ago.
Yes.
Yep.
We're all big on continuity here.
I mean, for all you know, Hollis was staying in the inn at the time. But
Oh, yeah, I guess
True.
so.
you
True.
just didn't know her.
Probably
Just
would have
possible.
noticed a gangly elf.
Yeah.
There
were
were
a lot of
lots of
weirdos.
people.
There are lots of weird people.
True.
That inn was full and then some.
I think I mentioned someone with a cowboy hat, and you just assumed it was one of the Andorans, but it could have
Hey.
not been.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's true.
the rest of the caravan arrives. Falto comes and approaches all of you once the caravan starts to set up for the evening. He makes his way forward, gives all of you a smile. Well, I'm glad to see you're all in one piece.
Well, hopefully your journey was a little less action-filled than ours.
Y'all met some people?
Oh yeah, we met a couple people along the way.
Who are they?
Yeah, I can go introduce you if you'd like.
Now we're all very paranoid.
Just
Are
to
they
be
cultists?
safe.
Cultists in disguise. Which is not having their disguise on.
More than meets the eye.
I mean, probably.
He leads you a short distance back. The wagons for these people, there are 2 of them, are somewhat easy to pick out from the rest as they are brightly colored red, as far as the tarps across the top of them, unlike the white that the rest of yours are.
Okay.
As you approach closer, you can see what appears to be a small group that's kind of setting up a camp right now. You think there's maybe 12 members that were riding in these 2 caravans. A woman seems to be in charge of organizing everyone, setting things up, a tall, scarred woman, dark-skinned with no hair, her head seemingly shaved completely bald, and a number of what appear to be tattooed markings across her neck and the back of her head, as well as piercings through her ears.
Sitra kind of glances at Masika, like, do you know this one?
Do I know these people?
She's much darker skin tone than any Osirian that you've met, so she probably comes from further to the south.
So Katapeshi or below.
More along the lines of Mwangi.
Oh.
A man stands nearby and seems to be in the process of helping set up things, getting things organized off towards the side. This man, as he turns back towards you, he's kind of if a dwarf and a human had a child. Somehow he is human-sized, but as wide as he is tall, seemingly.
What?
With this thick black beard, which falls down to about his collar or so, and it's extraordinarily thick and curly. It looks like if you pressed against it, it'd be cotton candy soft.
Oh, goodness. He's a dire dwarf.
He has a face that appears to be in a permanent state of just something akin to a smile, where there's the laugh lines at the edges of his eyes and at the edges of his mouth that aren't obscured by his mustache and beard, of someone who probably enjoys a great deal of jokes. You think he's probably going bald across the top, judging by the thinning of his hair that you can see along the sides, but the top of his head is completely obscured by a bright red fez. The man turns and looks over all of you as you begin to approach closer. Ah, my friend Falto mentioned he had friends here.
And you are exactly?
My fair lady. He steps forward, bows at the waist. I am known as Agma, sometimes known as Agma the Clever or Agma the Honest.
Sense motive.
Yeah, clever
Anybody
and
who has
honest.
to call
He
themselves
smiles.
honest.
He smiles, pressing a hand to his chest and bowing, the hand having at least 2 gold rings on every finger.
Gracious. I get a 23.
I roll a 16 for a 25.
Roll a 15 for a 28.
25.
I don't have any ranks, so.
Oh, okay.
You get the feeling that no one has probably ever called him Agma the Honest except for maybe himself. In more of a marketing sort of strategy, but you don't necessarily get the feeling that he's lying about who he is.
Okay.
More along the lines of he is kind of a traditional merchant type that seems to be overblowing his own stance.
Overpromise, underdeliver.
We're nomadic merchants. From Eto, if you've been there.
Do I know about Eto?
Where, Dad?
Anyone that wishes to may make me I would say knowledge geography or knowledge local.
Okay. I rolled an 18 for a 34 on geography.
I rolled a 9 and got a 23.
I've rolled through Mwangi before.
For local, sorry.
Both of you know of Eto. Both of you know slightly different things pertaining towards Eto. Eto is a city in Osirian.
Ah.
It's actually north of the Pillars of the Sun. So it would be probably a good, honestly, from where you are now, it'd probably be a good 300 miles north of here. Hollis, you would know the following. Eto is an Osirian city. It's located, many people in Eto consider it to be the center of Osirian. And geographically speaking, it almost is. It's located just north of the mountain range known as the Pillars of the Sun and straddles the overland trade route between Sothis to the east and the Sima Sek to the west, and has seen its fortunes kind of wax with the increase of foreign trade since Osirian's independence. In addition to benefiting from its increased trade, it has also become a launching pad for adventurers usually seeking to plunder the country's many ancient tombs, since that was opened up about 7 years ago. Sitra, you know of the city of Eto, although it's a distant city located kind of the center. All you really know, you remember hearing rumors and tells that the city has been calling upon adventurers for some time, mostly due to the fact that they have a constant issue with the Knoll tribes in the surrounding region attacking caravans that travel through the city of Eto.
Well, that just sounds wonderful.
What brings you down here?
I'm traveling south, making my way to the wondrous city of Tefu, the house of knowledge and wisdom, education for the southern lands, wise and benevolent magistrates, and the masters of the arcane.
Wow.
Well, I hope to find a good market for selling treasures of great magical importance that I have found during my travels.
You know that this caravan's not heading that way, right?
Oh, no. We unfortunately came under attack on our way. We became a little lost in the desert. We were set upon by some strange men in masks, and unfortunately they managed to overwhelm one of my wagons, take some prisoners, and escape back into the desert.
I want to,
Yeah.
see if he's telling
I
the
didn't
truth.
do real good on that one, though.
I did very good. I get 27. I rolled an 18.
I got a 13 for a 19.
Rolled a 3 for a 16.
Sudi, Sitra, yeah, it all sounds like he's telling the truth as far as that's concerned. Hollis, you feel like he's telling the truth as far as the encounter with the cultists and such is concerned. He seems a little touchy about his business in the desert.
You know, it sure is an interesting route you took through the Parched Dunes. I mean, isn't it a quicker trip to take the Sphinx? Just go a little east, take the river down?
Oh, it would depend on how you look at the map. He smiles, kind of steps forward, places a hand on Hollis's shoulder, sort of steers you so you're facing away from the rest of his caravan.
I was like, okay.
Maybe I took a bit of an exaggerated route to make my way south.
'Cause you're hiding something?
Hiding? No. He glances back towards the tall, muscular, scarred woman, who seems to eye all of you somewhat before turning and beginning to yell at someone who seems to be having trouble taking one of the bridle off of one of the camels. I was hoping to maximize my profit by avoiding the certain river tolls that are required to go through docks at On and Tefu. It may have led to, I may have underestimated the danger of this route. I would prefer if that stayed away from the ears of my, muscular companion.
Does he seem to be on the level about this?
You can sense motive, wish.
We now are the party of sensing motives.
I got a 10. Oh, I roll a 4 and got a 10, so
I
boo.
roll a 12, and I add a 9 to that, and I get a 21.
Rolled a 9 for 22.
Wouldn't the time and the rations and the water and everything you need to go through the desert outweigh the benefits of missing the tolls?
You still get the impression he's not telling the complete truth, but you get the impression that also what he's telling you is the truth.
What were you looking for out here in the desert?
Out here in the... No, I've been looking for a way out of the desert, nothing here in the desert.
Let us put it this way. We are very protective of our caravan, and if you're bringing something into the caravan that is going to bring danger and or extra harm that we're already having to deal with,
We need to know about it.
we need to know about it. Not that we're gonna take any of your stuff or stop whatever you're doing. We just want to make sure it's not going to make our situation worse.
Sudi kind of looks at Sitra with that, really?
What? I'm neutral. Or neutral good.
I'm also neutral. Neutral good, so I'm like, I don't care about
Looks
that.
at
only
Masika
lawful
for some
one.
validation.
She shrugs.
This is the desert, man.
Everyone for
Sudi
themselves.
remembers he's the only lawful one here and goes, oh no.
I miss Onuris.
Although there are no laws in the desert.
Yeah, but don't you just follow like Pharasma's code? You're not big on
Yeah,
the law,
well, yeah, but the
Mr.
plundering-
I let Sagira
but
get
it-
away with everything.
Well, yeah, but
Get us off that.
if he plundered a tomb, that would be potentially bad because it would be dangerous.
Yeah, and it depends on what he took from the
Yeah,
tomb, how
it
Masika's
depends.
going to
Yeah,
react.
so
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm trying to get
so
him to
don't say
tell
we
us.
won't take anything from him because we will if it's super dangerous. And we
Citra
need to
won't.
defuse that bomb.
I have nothing in my caravan that would be of great danger to any friends that I was traveling with.
Sense motive. Would it be dangerous to other people who weren't his friends?
Probably.
I got a natural 20 on that one, so that gives
Nice.
me a 33.
I got a 13 for a 19.
I got a 5 for a 14.
We're doing so much sense motive
I
on
know,
this
this is
guy.
weird.
This is
And-
probably overkill.
Strangely, he seems to be implying that there would be some danger when he says great danger, but you actually get the impression there would be no danger from anything that he's carrying. But he wants to think that something that he has is possibly dangerous.
That's weird.
Salesmanship. He's going to try to sell it to us.
Let me be honest with you.
That would be wise.
I am, of course, I'm the honest.
Okay.
Sudi doesn't actually laugh. I'm just thinking it's funny. He's reiterating this.
There are a number of rumors floating around about the situation in the south. Particularly those around this. Gangs in Wati and On and Tefu, and I may have had some run-ins previously with
With which one?
both. And suffice it to say that I have no interest in drawing the attention of anyone from On or Wati.
But Tefu's okay.
Well, there are no gang activity in Tefu.
I was gonna
Citra
say-
does laugh at that one.
Yeah, I was going to say Sudi gives a... You're so wrong.
That gang's everywhere, honey. I hate to tell you.
Yeah. If it's the same gang that we're thinking of, they are everywhere.
Well, to my understanding, the Hatia of Tefu is extraordinarily stringent in keeping gang activity under control in her city.
That part
That's
is
true.
definitely true.
And let us simply say that I have no interest in passing through either of the two, either the older or younger sister of Tefu.
So you're looking for the safety of the Hacha.
Yes, and I hoped the safety of anonymity traveling through the desert such as I was.
What kind of run-in did you have with the gangs to make it so that you're hiding from them out here in the desert?
Well, let's simply say that I may have traded in some items that they had procured previously, until I'd seen the betterment of my ways.
Gold masks?
Such as?
Oh, just
Drugs.
items found in places. I would sometimes take crates from them. I would ask no questions.
You were
They
a
would tell me
smuggler.
no lies.
Ah,
Oh,
grave thingies.
no, never. I've never dug through a grave myself.
Yourself?
But you sold the stuff that was. I understand.
I have never had a single person tell me that the thing that they have given to me is from a tomb.
Yeah, because you
Alright.
don't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Sudi just kind of like looks at him reproachfully, but remembers that he used to do drug running and stuff, so he's not really one to talk.
So then you stopped supplying them and they got real mad at you about that because they need money to fund their operation.
Let us simply say that as the Ruby Prince gained in power, I found that legitimate trade was much easier for a man of my
Honesty.
honesty. Yes. I was going to say my
Temperament?
physical build and my inherent heart problems.
Well, okay.
All right, let's see your goods.
Oh, of course. If you would like to trade, I would more than happy to make you a number of great offers. Beyond that, I do have a traveler with me who is skilled in the enchantment arts.
We already have one of those.
Well,
2, actually.
Well, actually, she's more skilled at that sort of thing than me. I don't
Anyway.
have any craft feats.
We'll
I
see
know,
what
but
you
I'm
have.
just trying to,
Oh, that's fair.
look good.
the short version of what you can find from him is the following. A scroll of blade barrier, a scroll of rainbow pattern, a scroll of stone skin, a wand of lightning bolt, 7 charges remaining, an onyx dog figurine of wondrous power,
Aw, cute.
Cute.
a brass hunting horn that, well, anyone that wishes to may make me a spellcraft check.
I rolled an 8 for a 26.
Rolled a 13 for a 16.
17 for a 30.
Masika, you're aware that this brass hunting horn, the Horn of Blasting, as he informs you, it's a
my.
20,000 gold magic item.
Yeah, that is actually dangerous.
It appears to actually be under some sort of enchantment to appear to be a Horn of Blasting. It, in fact, is just a regular horn.
Oh, he's got a friend who's good at enchantments.
Fraud.
He's a fraud.
2 ounces of stone skin.
2 ounces of stone?
Sorry, it's 2 ounces of stone solve.
Okay.
We should maybe grab some of that because we're about to go to the stone area.
Yeah, that might actually be useful.
Is it actually stone salt?
Yeah, we should probably check.
It appears to be. 12 20-gallon barrels of fermented date wine.
I think we're good.
20 pounds of cinnamon. 15 pounds of pepper. 20 pounds of tobacco. 3 highly polished and gold-plated knoll skulls.
Weird.
8 hyena pelts. What appears to be a mummified hand.
Is it magical?
Hand of glory.
It is not magical.
Ew.
Okay, that's even weirder.
You can make your own hand of glory, I guess.
So what happens if you get caught for fraud in the sister cities?
It depends on which city you're in and how lenient or not the Hachi of the
Let's
city
say
is.
on.
On's a little bit more chaotic than the other ones, but most of the time it would be jail time or the loss of a hand.
Yeah, I think Wati, it's loss of a hand.
The ashes of a lamashu held within a glass sphere. There's no way to prove that this is the ashes of anything.
Why would you want that?
So, totally probably fake.
And he would be willing to show you the rarest of all of his treasures.
Okay.
And the rarest of all creatures, according to Amma the Honest, which is a single-headed hydra in a brass and silver cage.
Is it just a lizard?
You can make a knowledge of nature if you so wish.
I'll have Sugar help me, which I need because I rolled bad. Sugar does help me, and I get a 20.
Yeah, it's a Mwangi constrictor snake. It's impressively large, 16-foot snake.
Okay, wait. Okay.
That's just a snake, y'all.
I'm going to metagame for a second here. He's trying to pass off a snake as a hydra when a hydra has legs.
Yes.
But a lot of
How
people
good
don't
is his
know that.
bluff?
Yeah, but how? Okay, the average commoner. On
Oh,
the
I know,
street-
average commoner would have
yeah.
More importantly, especially because he's asking 10,000 for it. More importantly is the average noble would go, I could have a single-headed hydra for my back garden. That would impress the other nobles.
My lord.
So, Mr. Agma the Honest,
Emphasis on honest.
Yes.
That's not a real Hydra. Oh, okay.
we are on a very important mission. Have you ever been to the sister cities like before?
Quite.
Do you know what the punishment is for misleading and or lying to Fraud. Yes, that'd be a good, succinct word for it.
I'm well aware of the punishments for such.
Okay, I'm from On, so if you try to swindle anybody in Falto's caravan, I will enact Osirian on justice.
May I be honest with you?
That would be preferable.
He steps forward. Kind of turns you away from the caravan again.
Oh my god.
What is with this guy?
We're gonna send Narmer to go
Steal all
To
the
go
like,
to go
stake out
sniff.
this
I was
place.
gonna say to go sniff through all his stuff.
Yeah.
We are just simple travelers through the desert. I understand that most of the items that I have here, most of the exotic things in my possession, are beyond even the price range of anyone here.
And one of those things isn't even what you say it is.
It's an illusion.
Two of those things, actually.
I'm sorry to hear that. I would be more than happy to get a second opinion, but I am, of course, only telling you what I was told that these items are.
My lord.
Oh, he's playing
I
that
just
game.
don't want you to take advantage
My lady.
of the caravan. If you my lady me one more time. Because I am his lady, and she points at
Spicy!
That's quite true.
This is very intense. I don't really know why.
Citra gets all protective of her people.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Sitra, I believe you said your name was.
Yes.
I have no interest in doing these mercantile deals with the people here.
Good.
I am looking to go and find the extraordinarily wealthy individuals of the city of Tefu
And take them for all their money.
Actually, I don't know if I really mind that.
Yeah, they're
offer
bad.
for them items that they would want.
They're bad people there
My-
in Tefu, so I don't know.
My only thing is do not swindle, mislead, or sell false things to the caravan. Now, if you have good merchandise that is verified by one of us, then it's okay.
I have all of these and a wide selection of scrolls. That is all I have to offer.
The scrolls are real.
He also has access to pretty much every scroll of first through third level
Oh, nice.
for anyone that wishes to purchase them.
It depends on if I have any money.
That's
Yeah.
just my warning. I have no problem with you dealing. Just deal honest.
Well, I am traveling with the caravan until we make our way to this merchant's oasis I've heard so much about, and so that I might be able to recover and perhaps purchase some camels there, and maybe another wagon, so I can load up my supplies and travel in peace from these lands.
All right.
Fair enough.
Honestly.
All right. After they step, Citra's gonna step away with.
It was nice meeting you.
Pull Masika over to the side.
Yeah, maybe I introduce him to my husband when we get to the Merchant's Oasis.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What is the punishment in your tribe for fraud?
Oh, everything's death out here.
Well, that seems simple, I guess.
I'm a little worried he's not going to make it out.
I mean, does he deserve to make it out? He doesn't. He seems to be willingly and knowledgeably performing fraud. He's not
Well, you
exactly
know.
a clean soul.
He seems like a nice guy to me.
Narmer.
These big capitalists
So,
out here.
Masika,
Uh-huh.
could we enlist the Narmer's help?
Narmer, do you want to play a game?
That's like the saw.
I'm skilled in a number of games.
I
Is it
want
pick up sticks?
not pick up sticks.
more like hide and
It is-
seek.
It is find out what he's hiding.
Oh, I could do that.
Yes. So under the cover of darkness tonight, you're going to sneak into his wagons and figure out what he's hiding.
Oh, okay.
Don't take
Great.
anything. You just need to tell us what's in there.
I'll certainly be able to tell if he's a villain.
That would be wonderful.
In my experience, all villains are meticulous note takers and journalers.
Now, if you
So
do,
if I find a journal, he must be evil.
well, not necessarily.
I keep a
You have
journal.
to read the journal because I keep a journal, and
You
I'm
do?
not the villain. It's full of sketches. Here, look. And she pulls out her sketchbook and shows him.
Kind of takes it, looks at it. I wonder if this is some sort of complex code for world domination. What does this bird mean?
It's a bird I saw when we were out the other day. In fact, that one's the big one we saw on the boat. And this here, and she flips through a few pages, this is the first one I did of you.
Mashika,
Yeah.
am I really this handsome?
He's never seen himself in the mirror because there's no mirrors in the desert.
You are gorgeous,
Water.
Narmer.
Wait, I have a mirror, and I have to pull out a mirror so he can see himself.
Oh my god. I'm even more beautiful in color. How do you get anything done, Mashika?
That's why she put you in the bag.
I understand why you're so worried about people stealing me now. This all makes sense. Anyway, thank you for the beautiful portrait of me.
No, don't take it. It's
Oh,
fine notebook.
okay.
I can make you one for later. You
Okay.
can keep it.
I'll put it in a frame and I'll carry it next to my heart. You want to see my heart? Yeah, it's his chest.
That's for Masika.
Okay, I could put it on the inside of it, so it'd be kind of like a locket. But I couldn't see it. I wonder if I radiated a picture of myself, it becomes some sort of magical picture.
I don't think that's how that works.
Okay.
The new bat signal is just like the Narmer signal in the sky.
Yep, I'll break into his wagon tonight and I'll check around.
And when we get to the Merchant Oasis, I'll have a chat with Zosair.
Nice.
But those solves we might need.
Yeah, we do probably want to get those if we
Assuming
have
they're
any money.
legitimate, right?
Hey, can we sell him our stuff?
I mean, I don't see why not. It depends on how much gold he has on him, but...
Well, we could trade for the solves.
I mean, yeah, depending on how expensive they are, we could finally get rid of this drake egg.
Not
We're
to that
not
guy.
giving it to him.
No.
We're gonna give him to Hassan. He was nice.
Hassan or Kat?
No, I like Hassan better. I think he needs a big old dragon friend because he's big too,
He could probably control it better too.
and he probably needs something bigger than just a camel to carry
I
stuff
forget,
around.
are desert giants immune to fire?
Well, nobody's immune to fire.
Sad. I was going to say, if he was immune to fire, it'd be perfect. It'd be like, stop spitting fire at me. Stop.
I suppose then, with this new nefarious plan in order, all of you prepare yourselves, set up your own tents, make yourselves comfortable. Now in the company of your wagon
Sudi
caravan.
sets his tent up so that he can watch their two caravan wagons. I'm going to set mine up specifically so that I can look out, look like I'm meditating, but I've got like the eye just like peeked just a little bit open to like look at them.
I will also keep an eye on Sudi because if Sudi starts having a freaking mask vision in front of these people, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, boy.
No,
No.
Gonna
no,
be
boy.
chaos.
No boy.
But I suppose you all set up, get ready for that, settle in for the evening, and I guess we'll just have to pick it back up here next time.
Woohoo!
With
Ba-da-da-da-da.
skullduggery.
and sneak around caravan.
Sneaky Narmer episode.
Oh boy.
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't know how this one sells.
Find the Path Ventures is an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. Mummy's Mask is copyright 2014. Mummy's Mask and the Pathfinder Adventure Path are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.